Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle, sometimes other puzzles or games. But let's do today the Thursday Los Angeles Times Crossword, posted on September 18th, 2025. The constructors are J.R. Willard and Dena R. Verkuil, and the editor is Patty Verrill. So one across is norimaki or gukanmaki. I think those are kinds of sushi, but I'm not sure. One down, one who may be locked in. Lock the Scottish word for lake, so maybe Scott would fit, and that would fit with sushi. Let's try it. What is two down? Not for all the tea in China. And if this is a U for sushi, maybe it's no or no. 14 across, budget friendly, cheap. Let's try no for two down. Three down, elephant blank, elephant seal fits. Four down, crafted with care, maybe handmade. Five down, New York Stock Exchange debut, could be an initial public offering, an IPO. 17 across, doesn't have a clue. Kind of like me, trying to figure out what to do. Begins with on another note, maybe. 18 down, simple chord. A triad, could be a simple chord in music. 6 down, like their walks to school. In the snow, both ways. Per some grandparents. Yeah, the typical story is I had to walk uphill both ways to school in the snow. 6 across, Swiss Army knives array. I would have said blades. Maybe it's uses. You can have array of uses for your Swiss Army knife. Flow slowly for 7 down. Let's try seep for that. 15 across, home of the Shipibo Konibo people. We've got a P and an E. Let's try Peru. Come fly with me. Let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Sorry, flubbed the lyrics there as I was trying to figure out what yo bro is. I don't know. 19 down, Los Angeles goes in. 10 across is Yemen's Gulf of Blank. It's on the Gulf of Aden. 16 across, wrapped garment. Let's try sorry for that. On another level, no. 10 down, Maine attraction. An attraction in Maine. Don't know. 11 down, posting with a hazard symbol, for example. No. Dual, purpose tool, and dual spelled like dueling, so maybe a pay that you might use for a fencing duel. What would the wrapped garment be? Usually that's sari or toga sometimes. 13 down, catches, nabs. Wrapped garment. 22 across, zigs and zags. Nope. 25 across, actress Esmond. Don't know. 11 down was posting with the hazard symbol. No, 23 across, send, could be to mail, a letter. 24 down, Speaker of the House, with a question mark. 26 across, another clueless answer. 32 across, like some grapes and tennis players. Tennis players can be, what, seeded? Yeah, seeded grapes and seeded tennis players. 37 across, rubber tree goo. Would be, what is the sap of the rubber tree called? I don't know. Just what makes that little old ant think he can move that rubber tree plant? Everyone knows that an ant can't move a rubber tree plant. 26 down, Puerto Rico, por ejemplo, is an isla, an island in Spanish. 27 down, comes close, nears. 28 down is, I bet I know what you're going to say. No. Latex, that's what the sap of a tree is called, of a rubber tree. And then Speaker of the House, Alexa is a speaker in your house, okay. Don't know what's going on with the theme. 45 across, 5 down, regulators. Regulators of the stock exchange would be Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. 42 across, succinct, no time to waste, would be ASAP. 38 down, like a bed sheet with no creases. It would have to be taut to keep the creases out. 29 down, modify to fit, to adapt or adapt, I think. 38 across, playground game, tag, would be a playground game. 25 down, form fitting, let's try snug. 33 across, union fees or union dues. Yo bro, sup, is it sup, homie or sup something? This could be on another planet. Zigs and zags. In La La Land. Okay, maybe these are terms for when you're kind of spacing out, i.e. being clueless. You are on another planet. You are in La La Land. You are spacing out. So then what is 13 down? Catches, maybe nets. Still another wrapped garment. A cape? Maybe. Acadia, I think, is a national park in Maine. Zigs and zags, dodges. So danger, posting with a hazard symbol. A danger sign? Or danger something. 30 across, part of a circumference would be an arc. This must be Susie for the actress Esmond, and sup dude for yo bro. Okay, that fits. All right, so I think the theme is clueless is literally the clue. There is no clue, so it's clueless, and we've got phrases that give us the meaning of clueless. On another planet, in La La Land, and so forth. 35 across, cry noisily is to sob. 39 across, kick back. Nope, 44 across, get down. To boogie, maybe. 34 down, reprimand, to scold. 40 down, perfect roommate. What kind of a cat? A house cat, maybe. Infant's ailment, or colic. I haven't thought of that in a long time. This tastes terrible. Bleh. So kickback is to chill. 47 across is out to lunch. Another, what are you thinking about? Where are you? Out to lunch. Sign. Let's try house cat for the perfect roommate. Freeze of, rids of. 49 across, gleam. Don't know. 52 across, Galapagos lizard. And iguana. What do people see in the Galapagos? The tortoises or the... let's try iguana. I bet I know what you're going to say. Let me guess. 46 down, sophisticated. Classy, maybe. 59 across, is completely unaware. Or what can be said about these clueless answers. Doesn't have a clue. So literally, these answers don't have a clue, but they're giving us the sense of cluelessness. 62 across, gal is a lass, I guess. And 65 across, keep commerce human website. Etsy, haven't heard that slogan before, but it fits. 52 down, not engaged, idle. And kid at a petting zoo would be a kid goat, a baby goat. Gleam could be a glint. 50 down, place to stay is an inn. And some Bach works for 43 down are sonatas. 60 down, The White Lotus error, that's on HBO. 54 down, 13.1 miles of a marathon would be half a marathon. 48 down, spot for a hot pot. A trivet. Okay, unusual word, but that's what you put a hot pot on in the kitchen. Casual greetings are highs. And 44 down, capital city with a New Year's Eve potato drop. I must be Boise, Idaho. 55 across is make at work. What you make at work is what you earn, your salary. 61 down is pack animal. Let's try ass. 56 down is mid-range voice, alto. 57 down, total. Runs, it runs to, or ruin, like you ruin a car. Hawaii state bird is the Dena. Good crossword, standby. Point shoe fabric, probably satin. And 67 across, Poor Things Oscar winner, I guess, is Emma Stone or somebody else named Stone. I like ruin for total. And N finishes the puzzle. There we go. Just over 10 minutes for a Thursday puzzle. Not bad, even though we didn't have a clue for 3 of the answers. We managed to figure it out. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before, where there was no clue, and then that turned out to be the clue. I've seen dashes where the clue is found somewhere else in the puzzle. Yeah, that was unusual. I'm glad I did that. That was an interesting experience. Put that in the library of crossword construction techniques that I haven't seen before. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.